The best AI image generator just got even better. You can now generate cool cinematic images just like this. You can even generate random infographics like this, although I'm not sure why you would do that. And you can also generate accurate fingerprints. And that's just a few examples of the power of the new Nano Banana Pro. But here's the thing, Nano Banana Pro is actually a paid model now, when the previous version, the regular Nano Banana, was completely free to use. Fortunately for you guys, I'm about to show you a method that lets you use the new version completely for free. And yes, it's unlimited as well. But before we get into all that, I'm going to run you guys through a couple of examples to show you guys just exactly how powerful this new version of Nano Banana is and exactly what you can do with it. Right, so I've gone ahead and prepared a couple of examples for you guys. As you can see, the first one is going to be directly from the Gemini app Twitter account itself. By the way, guys, I can tell straight off the bat from looking at all the examples that people are posting, the annotations feature, or like annotating different elements and stuff like that, is one of the most beneficial use cases for this. It's actually the first example that you can see right here. So keep that in mind. This one is another one that seems to be catching a lot of traction. It's basically putting a bunch of information. Let's say you've got an essay and you want to kind of map it onto a whiteboard so you can visualize exactly what's inside the essay. So that's kind of a cool use case right there. We've got this good one-shotting an entire menu. Okay, I have seen a couple menu ones as well. So this is, you can use it if you're a restaurant owner or something like that. What's this? Pro Incredible cartoon. Yeah, I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. See what I mean when I say a lot of annotation, diagram type of stuff? That's a flowchart, obviously. Okay, here's a different one. Every aspect so accurately. Let's see. What is this? I guess it's saying that you can generate different perspectives of the same image, which is a really cool use case for like filmmakers and stuff like that. This is not a simulation render, trying to predict the best pixels. Okay, well, I guess that's a cool image of just like a black hole. I'm probably saying the wrong thing there. Okay, this one's a really cool use case. So you've got a blueprint for a house right here, and then I guess you're generating kind of floor plans. Create the final output with every small detail. The garage. Okay, I'm not going to go too into depth with the examples here. This one I did see as well, which is pretty cool. It's basically a guy who uploaded reference images right here. So you've got reference images of 8 different superheroes, I guess, custom-made superheroes, and he combined them all with Nano Banana to create kind of like a movie poster. And there was a video to go with this. I guess it's not on this post. He essentially went through 25 generations, I think, and then got this one right here, which, all things considered, 25 generations for an image like that is pretty good. Okay, I think that's pretty much all for the Gemini example. So some cool ones in there. Let's move on to this one now, which I think has some even better ones. So we've got AI Edge here on Twitter, and again, here's another annotation example. So you've got the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's essentially just annotating all these different statistics or characteristics of the bridge itself. So you've got a 90-foot deck width, you've got clearance height, whatever that clearance something, cable diameter, all this stuff. Like, I know it's not too interesting to know the actual exact statistics, but it's the fact that it can do it in and of itself. You've got turning the Gemini 3 release website into a magazine infographic. This one is actually a cool one to mention. So apparently this guy on Twitter called Angel, he's been running this test with all of the new image generators to see if you cut a burger in half, can the image generator actually complete the burger on the other half, but remove the kind of ingredients in the middle. And you'll notice he posted right here with Seedream 4.0 and Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is the previous version of Nano Banana, and neither one could actually do it accurately. So you've got the previous version of Nano Banana here, which, I mean, it kind of does it, but the button at the top is completely messed up. It's not really, it doesn't continue seamlessly. Then you've got Seedream, which continues more seamlessly, but it's not exactly precise, you know what I mean? And then we go to the new version of Nano Banana, which was this one right here, and you can see everything is literally perfect. It even continued like the toasted type of bun effect all the way around. So that was the only image generator to have done that perfectly so far. All right, and then next up, we've got the fingerprint example right here. So as you can see, you've got this regular person finger, and I think it was intentional to have this little, whatever this might be, this mark right here on the left side of the finger, and then you can kind of track exactly that it's the same finger with this fingerprint made by the new version of Nano Banana. So that one is pretty cool because I haven't seen a fingerprint use case so far. Then we've got Nano Banana replacing Photoshop right here. Another menu example. Like I said, that one's pretty common. We've got logo design, which, to be fair, I do think a lot of the previous versions could have done logo design as well. So I don't think that's anything crazy. Photo editing. Yes, that's just changing clothes right here. So all that's pretty simple stuff. I don't think any of that is groundbreaking. We've got yet another version of what I was telling you guys. If you've got an essay or a book or an article or something, and you just want to visualize whatever it's talking about, this is yet another perfect example of how you can do that. So you can imagine a lot of these course selling guys and stuff like that probably would actually benefit a lot from doing stuff like this to help visualize whatever info product that they're selling. We've got another flowchart right here. We've got this one, which was just making a cartoon into Lego. I think that one's pretty normal. We've got an infographic of pizza consumption per capita. It's kind of insane because it doesn't look too crazy at a glance, but it's the fact that not even just like 6 to 8 months ago, image generators were struggling with text, right? And then you look at this and now it's perfectly annotating even in small fine print without messing up the actual lettering. Over here, we've got a couple examples of some cinematic, like filmmaking type of examples. So we've got, I think this is Zelda. Yeah, it's Zelda. Okay, cool. Let's look at this. So this is good examples for some use cases of filmmaking because we haven't actually looked into too many examples like that before. It's like you can't even argue this is definitely the best model for just about that one's sick. That one's actually sick. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be from Beach here. We've got yet another annotation example. So you can see you've got, what is this, a speaker? Yep. And then we move on to kind of break it down into a blueprint and it tells you all of the specific characteristics of it. Very similar to the Golden Gate Bridge example. We've got another edition of the cinematic images. This is like a Japanese flow chart. I don't know, infographic, whatever. What's this? Take papers or really long articles, turn them into detailed. So this is kind of the example I've already mentioned, which is an article, an essay, whatever, and then you turn it into a whiteboard, like diagram or whatever, kind of something to visualize whatever it is you're talking about. Here you've got an interesting use case as well, because now that Nano Banana Pro can actually generate in 4K output, you can almost use it as an image upscaler, which I don't think you should, because why not just use regular upscalers? But technically you can just upscale images using it now. We've got this example right here, which is a pretty cool one. Again, kind of in the filmmaking category where you can actually get different perspectives of the same shot. We've got the Muhammad Ali one here. We're kind of getting like behind the scenes of famous points in time. We've got Steve Jobs. I'm not sure what that is. I think we got Gangnam Style. I was still playing Minecraft when that was out. But needless to say, it's just a bunch of different examples of showing how you can get different perspectives from the same scene. Then we've got another menu example down here. This is a really cool one actually. So this is an example of how you can get an image that might be blurred or it might be black and white or whatever, and you can edit the whole image so that, let's say in this example, it's a blurred image, but then we refine it and now it's a perfectly high definition image. Let's scroll through and see if there's anything. Okay, this one's pretty cool. We've got like a regular Google Maps photo of, I guess, what's San Francisco at the Golden Gate Bridge, and they just kind of turned it into like an RPG style map. We've got obviously doing the whole comic, or not comic, I don't know why I just said comic, manga, panels and stuff like that. 360 movie scenes. This one's pretty cool. Obviously, AI influencers are going to be able to use this quite a bit. We've got this one, which is you're able to actually kind of get an idea for calories and the macros in meals if you just send Gemini or you send Nano Banana Pro an image of it. So with all that being said, I think you have a good idea for just how good this model is. It basically blows anything out of the water, although I'm sure that there's going to be a new version of Seedream coming very soon. But now the question that you guys have all been waiting for, how do we use it for free? I'm about to show you. So first you need to come to a website called llamarina.ai and you'll be met with this screen right here. You'll probably have a white version. I just use dark mode. Then once you're here, all you want to do is click on battle in the top left corner. You want to click on direct chat, and then you want to click on this image icon in the prompt box, and it should automatically select the new version of Nano Banana, which is Nano Banana Pro. After that, guys, I know this might sound crazy, but all you have to do is type in a prompt. Let's just say a banana, and then we're going to wait for that to generate. While it's generating, guys, make sure to join my school community if you want to learn how to make money with AI. I will hold your hand, walk you through how to do everything, and you can have one-on-one calls directly with me. This is the cheapest that it will ever be. Now, let's see if it's generated. It usually takes about 20 seconds for the Pro version. By the way, guys, while this is actually generating as well, I do want to mention that if you use this on LM Arena, you're probably going to have about 2 to 3 generations before it says that you either need to log in or you're just out of usages for the day. And the way to get around that, the reason why I was saying that you can do it infinitely. Okay, hold up, you're not sure why it's saying that something is going wrong. Usually that might just be because the server is busy or they're using an API that heaps of people are drawing from right now. So we're just going to click to generate it again. But like I was saying, guys, once you start getting that error and it says you need to log in or you're out of usages for the day, the way to get around it is to simply get a VPN. I like to use NordVPN. You can use whichever one that you want to, and you simply close the browser, assign yourself a new IP, and then go back in and do the exact same thing, which actually looks like I need to do this right now. I was doing some generations earlier, so maybe that's the reason why. All right, so we're back, and low-key was actually kind of a good thing, so you guys can see how to go around that error in real time. But as you can see right now, I've connected to an Australian IP, and what we're going to do is we're going to click the exact same things we did before. We're going to select Nano Banana Pro, and we're going to do a banana. Then we're going to click generate, and let's see if this time it works now that I've got a new IP assigned with the VPN. And there you go, guys. After 20 seconds, we have a perfect image using Nano Banana Pro completely for free. And like I said, you can do this literally infinitely. There's literally 1,000,001 different ways that you can make money with this stuff now. There's no excuses anymore. Make sure to join the school community. I'm out. Peace.